Welcome everybody to Silverrun Forest Let's Play. I'm your host, Field and Skylines. Hope everyone is doing well out there today. We are, well, what are we doing? We are going to sell off everything we own because the roller coaster is ready to be ridden. And that means this will be our last opportunity on this playthrough. So, as you can see, I bought ourselves a new truck with a new loadable back end. It's auto load pallets, so I'm curious how this is going to work. So I thought we could give it a try out. Hopefully this will work, and I can just load it up nicely and go from there. Hopefully that is anyways how we will be doing things. Uh-oh, we knocked it over. And I can't pick it up. So this is going swimmingly, as always. So we'll just start somewhere easy, right here. Just need to unfold the tool. Well, I thought it was unfolded. I'm confused why this is not working. Hold the tool to build forth the grabber. I don't know what's going on. There we go. No. This might not be the right one. This is the one I have, but maybe these can't pick up these types of pallets. Maybe I just need to back the trailer into... We're gonna back this out of the way. We're gonna give that a try. Always an adventure. Again, I don't know why these cars are just sitting here being annoying. I really would like them to move. Here, I thought this would go fairly simple, and lo and behold, it is not, and I'm going to hit that. Well, that seems to be working pretty well. There might be one more right there. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna sell everything off because we can ride the roller coaster. And as we do that, what do we all have to sell? Well, we do have quite a bit to sell. I don't know why I'm having troubles backing up so much, but I am. So we're gonna see where we're at, and then we're gonna ride the roller coaster, and then we'll wrap up with just just kind of, I don't know, see what we all did, because we did a lot on this playthrough. So I think what we're gonna do is a quick time lapse of the selling of everything, picking everything up. There'll be a whole bunch of craziness going on. So we'll see you at the end of the sell-off. So this is the last thing we need to bring in to sell. It's a prefab wall. It's going to get us about $8,000 to $9,000 dollars. Now, if we would have waited to sell everything at peak, we could have made way more money, but we didn't, and that's okay. Most of our productions are run out of wood anyways, and we were almost out of wood at the sawmill, so we didn't have much left to make either, so we're doing all right. We're going to wrap this up just fine. So we're going to go ahead and sell this off at the market, and then we're going to take one last look at our shop area and how we kind of grew up the shop area, harvested around the shop area, and whatnot. So here we are at the market. So our last 1,000 liters. Oh, 5,000 only. Wow, it's a really downtime for prefab walls, I guess. All right, so if you remember, we started the series, kind of trying to figure out where we wanted to build. We had a few places in mind, but we ended up building a small home here with a garage, and then our lumber corporation. We had this shed that's also a warehouse, could fit everything in it, had a nice little lobby, sitting room. We added this shed for additional storage, and we started our business right over here, pulling down trees. And then as we grew, or as we took trees down from in here, we just moved down then on this other side. Still have some logs over here, but we started to take down trees over here because we knew we needed to build this foraging plant eventually. So we cleared this area of trees. We bought this plant to make metal, and that's kind of when things took off. And then once we had this area fully cleared and we started working in our current lumbering area, we needed other income revenues. So we bought, well, obviously we had already bought the sawmill by then, a bunch of productions that we needed for the roller coaster, and then we bought the yacht builder, and then we put in this commercial rental industry to help make money. And finally, the last big money maker we put in were those huts up at the top of the hill up there to make some money. We moved our lumber operation, though, up to camp over here, which I think at the time I thought was a good decision. I still think it was an okay decision, but really what we could have done is bought some land up by, I think we already owned this land, which is why we did it, but if we were smart, we would have bought some land up here, maybe like this area here that was close to our sawmill, so that we could have just more easily transported wood here. We could have set up a whole bunch of interesting equipment to do that, but I didn't think it through quite enough, and we ended up down here. But this is a nice little camp. We cleared it. Should have leveled it out, but I didn't think that through enough. And we just logged this area, and it became enough, and it was enough logs for us to get through. We kept basically most of our main equipment from the beginning. We did buy, an additional trailer eventually for hauling logs. We just bought that excavator, just wanted to see how that worked. But yeah, this front loader we had the whole time, the skid steer. We did improve equipment up by the ore mine. We got a better way to deliver ore to our metal factory with bigger trucks, and we also got a better front loader up there. But now it's time. Like, let's take a look at the series stats. Um, so we didn't do any farming. So all of that stuff's pretty blank. We used 1,975 liters of fuel. We drove 461 miles. We cut down 125 trees. Got 8 of the 20 collectibles. We did 3 forestry missions, 1 of each kind. Collectibles collected, years played. So we're in our 3rd year. And we did 87 hours in this series. So that is pretty good. And the last thing we need to do is ride the roller coaster. So let's take a quick look around here at the roller coaster. As you can see, it's completed. It says roller coaster up there. There's a little coffee hut, espresso, Americano, whatever, tea, little places to sit. All the junk is cleared away. All the stuff's out of the water. It looks like a nice little roller coaster. Now, remember, we built 2 yachts, and a 3rd one had started, but we didn't keep continuing to supply it with goods. And so I think we've accomplished quite a bit on this playthrough. Now, we can't go in this building, which would have been nice. We're going to peek. There's not much really to see in there. Nice little bench. All of this was blocked off before. What does it say? You think it's safe in your pocket, but the ride always wins. So basically, watch out for losing your cell phone. Control panel. And this is ride the roller coaster. So here we go. We're going to ride the roller coaster. We are starting. We're in the front row. And I'm going to be quiet for the ride. All right, we're coming up to the end. You know, if that was a real life roller coaster, that would be pretty fun. I like old wooden coasters, the big drops, the steepness. By us, the Six Flags by us has some wooden roller coasters that are pretty amazing. The views from some of the top were pretty good. Now, I don't know, maybe we can hop over and we can walk up it and just kind of see some of these views, like overlooking the map. I mean, look how beautiful. I mean, this is one of, I think, Giant's best maps, at least for views. Now, it's not a good farming map. It's a great logging industry map, but I mean, some of these views are amazing. Look at, you can see our logging camp, our home base. Let's go ahead and run to the next one. So yeah, as you go down the first hill, you kind of go through this cave. Those are always fun. Then you go up to the top with a tight turn. That's the cool thing about wood coasters is the tight turns that they can have. We can kind of look out over the views this way. It's just a really, really gorgeous map. Tight turns into another big drop. We go through a barn, which kind of looks like the yacht builder's hut barn. And we go all the way up to the top of this big hill here where we get just a beautiful view of the river. You can see, the road down there. I don't know if that's a dam or what that bridge is. We never got over there because I don't think you can get over there on the map. Let's take a quick peek. So that would be off into the distance, yeah. So we can't get over there. The map kind of ends. But, look at just stunning. Look behind. At some of these views. It's just so impressive. And then the last thing we do is we go down this big steep drop into some twists, which, these nice wood coasters always have. And of course, they always shake a little bit. Feels a little unsafe at times, but it's just, wooden roller coasters are great. And it brings us off into the end here. So I think we'll ride it one more time. And we'll wrap up the playthrough. So here we go. So I want to say thanks to everyone for watching this series. I know it's a little different, no farming, but I think it's part of the game. I wanted to show it. I think it was fun. I enjoyed the logging aspects and productions and the production chains. It was a good playthrough. And I want to thank you all for going on this adventure with me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps me out quite a bit to keep going forward. Comment down below in the comments anything you liked about this playthrough and anything you didn't like. Try to do better next time. And as always, check out the Billionaire series on Valley of the Old Map that is continuing. And then watch for the FS22 things. But with that, I think we're going to end it here. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, see you and be well.